another episode of Heart to Palate, and today's recipe is Diwali special Shankar Paale, or Shakkar Paale it's called in Hindi, and it's a sweet dish which is definitely made during Diwali sweets when we make them, and my daughter's favorite dish it is, so I always make it. And for that I've begin with 1 cup of melted ghee, साजूक तूप जे आपल्या घरचं असतं ते, 1 cup of milk which is warmed already, and about 1 and 1/2 cups of sugar, and maida or all-purpose flour, which I'm going to show you how much I'm going to use, as much as it would incorporate into that batter or dough that I will measure at the end. So I'll begin the step by dissolving the sugar first in that warm milk, and once it dissolves, then I'm going to hand blend all the ingredients, liquid ingredients, make a nice fluffy mixture, and then we're going to incorporate the maida into that, and then we'll go knead the dough with our hand finally. So let's get started. So I'm going to just dissolve the sugar in this warm milk, and maybe in 5 minutes it should be all dissolved completely, because sugar over here you get very granulated, त्यामुळे dissolve व्हायला वेळ लागत नाही विरघळायला. So another 5 minutes and it should be done. So I'm just going to hand blend the ghee first, म्हणजे जे हाताने आपण फेटतो तसंच. So I'm going to do that with a hand blender. So it's just quick and easy. So आता माझी साखर विरघळली आहे. So completely it's dissolved in the milk. I'm going to add that liquid mixture to my ghee now. आणि आपण जर केकचं कसं फेटतो तसं फक्त करणार. Instead of kneading with our hands, I'm just doing this. So 1 minute. Let me make sure. So I'm going to add little by little some maida into it and start kneading the dough now. बऱ्यापैकी घट्ट झाला. I'm just going to add some more maida and knead it with my hands now. I'm going to make the dough. हाताने मी आता मळणार आहे ते. So now you can see I've kneaded the dough for the Shankar Paale, आणि छान मळून झालं आपलं. हे आपल्या रेग्युलर पिठासारखं असं गुळगुळीत दिसणार नाही, पण it's nicely done. You can see the texture of it. It's not too घट्ट किंवा it's not too tight either. And in all I added about 5.5 cups of maida to this. So for 1 cup of ghee and 1 cup of milk and 1.5 cups of sugar, I've added all together 5.5 cups of regular maida. Now I'm going to cover this dough and keep it aside for an hour, and I'll start making something else for Diwali now. So same दिवशी जसं माझी आई नेहमी टाइम मॅनेजमेंट करायची. She used to make 2 items in a day after coming back from work. So same way I've learned making my faraa every year. So I've taken the size of about tennis ball, you could see, out of the dough that we had made for Shankar Paale, and we are not going to dust any flour or anything. We're just going to roll it on our rolling surface. I've taken a cutting board because this is a bigger roti that we're going to make, and it has to be like not too thin, not too thick either. You can see it's like 1/8 of the inch of 1/8 an inch thickness wise, if you think see. And I'm just going to take off the sides now from everywhere. you can always reuse this dough. I'm going to put it back into the container where we have rest of the dough, and I'm just going to start making the thin so I'm going to start cutting the roti into this vertical lines, and then we are going to go horizontal, and you want to be like not too big sizes also, like so, like a diamond shape. फार मोठ्या पण करायच्या नाहीयेत. सो ह्या ज्या अख्ख्या आहेत त्याच आपण वापरणार आहोत तळणीला. where you have the shape of Kaju Katri or diamond shape. Those are the ones which we're going to fry. And I've kept my oil for heating now, and I'm going to show you the next step, which is frying. So oil is nicely hot. I'm going to add my Shankar Paale to the oil now. And make sure it's at the optimum temperature. You don't want it too low either, because त्याच्याने मग त्या शंकरपाळ्या विरघळतात ह्याच्यामध्ये तेलामध्ये. So it has to be optimum temperature. Now you don't move them until they get a little bit stiffened. थोडे हार्डर झाल्यानंतरच तुम्ही त्याला एक चमच्याचा हात मारायचा, नाही तर त्या तुटू शकतात. And then after that you just keep moving them so they get fried all over on both the sides with even color. आणि आतमध्ये तेलामध्ये असताना make sure they sometimes look a little lighter, but take it out at the top optimum color. Other they look darkened once you take it out of the oil. थोडेसे लाइटर असतानाच तुम्ही काढायला पाहिजेत त्या ऑइलमधून, तेलातून. So to take about 3 to 4 minutes to get them completely fried, to get to that perfect pink in color, or I would say, nice golden pink color. So now this is the color you want them to come out of the oil now. आपण आता त्या मस्तपैकी काढून घेऊया. परफेक्ट कलर आलेला आहे. आणखी नंतर बाहेर गेल्यावर ते थोडे डार्क होतात. सो मेक शुअर यू टेक इट आउट ॲट द ऑप्टिमम time. And likewise I'm going to make the rest of the Shankar Paale, and I'll show you the final product. And perfect खुसखुशीत आणि छान अशा ह्या शंकरपाळ्या झाल्यात. बिलकुल कडकडीत नाही आहेत. छानपैकी त्या खुसखुशीत अशा आहेत. तर परफेक्ट खुसखुशीत झालेल्या आहेत. आय फिनिश मेकिंग रेस्ट ऑफ देम नाव. So Diwali special Shankar Paale are ready. The recipe is in the description box below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Heart to Palate. Happy Diwali to all of you from Heart to Palate.